Godred Show. It's your boy D, back again with another video, man. Yo, today we're drinking tequila and some Sprite. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're doing this shit. Be careful who you take advice from, man. Be careful of your friends. Most of us run for our friends for advice, and sometimes that might not be the best idea. You know what I mean? Like for me, when I talk to my friends, sometimes I just vent. I don't need advice. You know what I mean? And there's a difference between men and women. You know what I'm saying? For us guys, when we ask for, well, we don't really ask for advice. We just ask for people's opinion. At least for me. You know what I'm saying? So when I ask my friends for opinion, I just want to hear what they say. Sometimes I'm frustrated, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know what decision to make. So, you know what I'm saying, I'll be venting. I'll be saying some stuff, you know what I mean? Just someone to be open with, you know what I mean? And sometimes that's why we have friends, to talk about how we feel and, express ourselves without being judged, you know what I mean? If they're a good friend, they might not judge you, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes how we think is not how we act, you know what I mean? We could just be saying stuff out loud, but we don't really mean that, you feel me? So, sometimes I talk to myself and shit, you know what I'm saying? I think about stuff and I say stuff, but don't mean I will actually really do it. I just be saying shit, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta watch the people we take advice from, man, you know what I'm saying? And for women, y'all take advice from your friends, and that's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Some of your homegirls are not your therapists, you know what I mean? They might not have the best advice for you, you know what I'm saying? She might care about you, yes, but doesn't mean that her advice is good. It doesn't mean that her advice is golden, you know what I'm saying? Just, put that into perspective. Like, sometimes you just listen to people and just hear what they have to say, you know what I'm saying? Everyone has a different point of view, but it doesn't mean that the advice they're giving you is good, you know what I'm saying? It's like a Christian giving advice about someone that is, you know what I'm saying, having hardship in their life, or they're trying to convert to Christianity, you know what I'm saying? If you're not living the life, you know what I'm saying, if you're not 100% correct in your faith, you cannot tell that to someone, you know what I'm saying? You cannot tell that to someone else. So let's not be fooled. Not everyone is an expert, you know what I'm saying? Make sure these people are expert, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all women be asking relationship advice for your homegirls and never had no good relationship. You know what I'm saying? Never had no good friendship. You know what I'm saying? You asking advice to a shorty that is not even have a successful relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no damn sense. So make sure the people you're asking for advice, make sure they're correct. Make sure that if you're gonna take advice from someone, they're correct. If I'm asking someone about money, and you know what I'm saying, I do clothing and shit. So if I'm asking about clothing and I'm looking for advice, I'm looking for the person that is highly successful in their field. You know what I'm saying? Do not be running around asking everyone for advice, bro. You know what I mean? As a man, you should not be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, if you need any sort of confirmation or affirmation, just look within yourself, bro. Sometimes we know the answers to our problems. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we know the answers to our struggles, but we're afraid to make that step. You know what I'm saying? There's a point in time in life that you gotta make decisions on your own. You know what I'm saying? Only you know what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be asking other people to make a decision when it's only one side. Let's be real. Let's be real. When we tell stories, it's only from one side. You know what I'm saying? When you tell someone else a story, it's only from one side. You know what I'm saying? It's not a clear view, bro. So sometimes people be biased and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from our point of view. It's never really the actual fact. You feel me? It's never the actual fact. It's always a perspective that we have on the situation. It's never the actual situation. There's two sides to every story. You know what I'm saying? If you go in front of a courtroom, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give both sides. You know what I'm saying? There's the people defending and everybody's defending themselves. But there's always two sides. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, like, when you're gonna thing and make decisions from people, make sure that you hear two sides of the story. You know what I'm saying? Not one side of the story. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people that like giving advice, and it's like, yo, your life is not even on point. Let's be real. Like, if you're gonna give me advice, you gotta make sure your life is straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking advice from anybody that's wishy-washy. You feel me? So, yeah, man, and make sure that people are not biased. You know what I'm saying? Like, your friends are not your therapists. You know what I mean? Maybe sometimes you wanna say some things, but at the same time, bro, this should not be the final decision you'll be making. You know what I'm saying? You should be seeking professional help. Some people need a professional counseling. Be for real. Some people need professional counseling. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people make decisions that they regret later on in life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta slow shit down, bro. Life be moving too fast. You know what I mean? Life be moving too fast, and we gotta slow some shit down. You know what I mean? We gotta slow down how we process things. You know what I'm saying? Like, how our way of thinking. We gotta slow it down sometimes to actually think properly. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we'll not be thinking logically. You know what I mean? You gotta think logically, and you have to think. What do you call that thing? But you have to be thinking logical. You know what I mean? At times, but make sure that you're calm, bro. When we're making decisions, we gotta make sure we're calm, bro, and we're in a good state of mind, bro. We cannot be fumbled by, thoughts of fear, thoughts of anger. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make clear decision. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a clear decision based on anger. You know what I'm saying? You can't. How can you think when you're angry, bro? Sometimes, I've made a bunch of mistakes when I was angry. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's not the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's not the best when we're angry to make certain decisions. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Like, when I'm angry, sometimes I'm like, fuck this. I don't want to do this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I can't make any decisions under anger. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you calm yourself down. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're in the right state of mind to make decisions, bro. And life is all about decisions, man. Sometimes you have to make some tough decisions. You know what I mean? And you want to pick the right decision. You got to be correct. You know what I'm saying? We might not know the future, but we got to think of the positive and the negative side of everything. You know what I mean? With every decision comes a negative and a positive. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't know what's the right decision to make. So we got to be clear, constructive, and that's another thing, bias. You know what I'm saying? We got to clear all. If we're biased, you know what I'm saying? If decisions are coming from envy, guilt, shame, hurt, those are not clear decisions. You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect, bro. So we gotta put ourselves in the best light to make positive decisions. You know what I'm saying? Put ourselves in a space where we can thrive, where we can grow. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. With every situation you're in, it comes with growth. It comes with, and growth is not in a sense, but mentally, spiritual growth. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom, what have you learned from your mistakes? You know what I'm saying? Some people don't learn, you know what I'm saying? And when you don't learn, you will end up in the same position that you were the last time. So we gotta grow and we gotta learn from not mistakes, but we gotta learn from experiences, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Life is about experiencing, and experience comes in different ways. You feel me? So make sure that you're learning from your struggles, man. Learning from your pain. You feel me? Your heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn from those things and use it to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes some people don't be going through the shit that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows your problems. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows when you're frustrated. And nobody knows, like, how you feel, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows how you feel but yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? People can say they see you, bro. Like, sometimes when people say they lost someone and they share that to me, I give my condolences, bro, but I don't really know what that person is going through. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what people are going through. You don't really know what people are going through until, you know what I'm saying? Until you go through it. Not even until you go through it, because everyone has a different experience. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta embrace these moments and be honest with ourselves and be honest with our decision making, man. Because at the end of the day, you can ask 100 people, they'll just give you their perspective on based on what you tell them. You know what I'm saying? And you might be biased your damn self. You feel me? So be conscious of the energy that you put out to people, of other people. You know what I'm saying? Be conscious of the energy you're receiving from other people. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people might go through some shit and they might tell you their side of it and they'll tell you, yo, don't do that because this and this and this and that. But that's not a fact. You know what I mean? They could be different. Their experience could be a different from yours as well. Their life, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a situation, whatever. Everybody's different. Everybody undertakes differently. We're all not the same. You know what I'm saying? So be conscious of that. And you know what I'm saying? And you sometimes you gotta trust your instincts, bro. Trust your gut, bro. I feel like if you have God in you, you know what I'm saying, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can make good decisions once it's coming out of love, you know what I'm saying? Honesty. So that's all I want to say, man. It's a Godrich show. Oh, hold on, man. But I'm saying, yeah, bro, but some of you women always be making bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even because you don't know better. It's like you don't want to make decision because of how you feel, bro. Your emotions sometimes works for you and it could work against you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you're calm and you're in a good state of mind. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's your life and you got to make decisions. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be good with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get influenced by people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people be projecting shit, bro. We got to make sure that who we listen to are not projecting whatever experience they go through. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have mood swings. We all have days when we don't want to talk and we feel a certain way. So if somebody's experienced something, bro, don't be projecting shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to people that are projecting pain and grief. You know what I'm saying? You can take some of their advice, but at the same time, you're in the place to make your own decision. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. That people sometimes project how they feel or project how they feel about this situation because of their past. You know what I'm saying? And y'all might have two different paths. Y'all might have different experiences. As I said, we're all different, bro. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that and know yourself. know your heart, you know what I'm saying? Know your mind and know what, you know what I'm saying? You just got to know yourself, period. You know what I'm saying? So don't want to go on an event, man, but like, share, subscribe, holler back at your boy.